captain of a curse, nav in your purse. So I shattered the earth and planted a tree, no plans to defeat it. Stand on my feet, beat the beat with a random critique. East to west, I be the best, you be the west. I'm greater than thee. Don't be a hater, 'cause I shatter your crater. Have you wishing you had no bad behavior? Chatter turned to waver, have my cabinet, and slabs of tablets. All just a matter of anger. Captain of strange, trapped inside the blackened and vast-written Dracula's lair. Capturing bears with half-written snare traps, and the past gets grayer as my rap gets shady. My accent blares as I rap this. Swear I'm an ass, yet I wear it like I'm arrogant. Arrogance barely thin and very thick. Ever since I popped that cherry, pussy is like hairy when. Push me, that's that Jaren risk. Might come back to scare you, beefies beware, I'm fucking dare you to diss. I'm on my dariest shit. I am slightly over rhyming. I got some cocaine in my IV. I have no brain. That's exciting. I'm relying on the propane to revive me. Give me more strength so I can strive. See, I don't know things. I'm rewinding this whole tape to remind me. Yeah, it's good. It nerds me. Instrumental tag team. We be the instrumental tag team. I'm that quarantine Tangarine. I wake up in the morning getting more and more bad at things. The rapping, smoking athlete. The rapping, smoking athlete. I ain't the rapping, smoking athlete. Rapping smoke, my cabinet's broke. Took all the capsules and acid in my tote. I'm on everything like Mike Epps, slight death. Drifted to the side a bit. Getting too high, Little John can't even turn down my jet. LeBron can't even grip his palms around my neck. Can't even call my napalm the loudest threat. Wanna get rowdy, feeling froggy, leap around me best. Jaden gets a crown the day she runs around with that. Me, bitch, on your knees, bitch. Bitch, Jesus. Pray to me, I'm a way to freedom like Tangarine Weaver and shit. I burn this reefer and lift, levitate while I medicate, escalate, elevate, whatever I say, whenever I say. The medicine's great, that peppermint grade. Smelling like skunk, a pepper per se. Getting drunk, because I'm stressed from today. Weapons from John, or maybe letting him spray. Rakatata, no effort to drain. We play checkers with toe tags, end up wrecking your day. We be the instrumental tag team. I'm that quarantine Tangarine. I wake up in the morning getting more and more bad things. Think I'll make s'mores getting whipped to the court on passion weed. The rapping, smoking athlete. I am the rapping, smoking athlete. Start of a riot? No, start of a movement. Some choose to brighten because I darker the future. Lucifer wants to be my partner and producer. Hard to see him lose his opportunity to watch me ruin the youth, or obviously embark on the type of music he's used to when Johnny played the fiddle and he could not get a blues clue. Now I've got a riddle that I think would suit you. What's stuck in the middle and doesn't get to choose who runs shit and who runs against the forbidden fruit, who runs for president, and just runs because they choose to. The youth knew, they still do. Who runs or walks, bikes, or take a bus? All part of free will, so what part of life is dangerous? What argument do you take, and what part of heart grabs the shard of glass that sparks the dark and ends up starting the path? Words to the future, no words to the past, no words too abuse for what I'm trying to say. Homie, don't play that. You'll have hoes being tutored. And my zone is where I lay at. No hope in me moving. Life is a movie. I guess mine's Ferris Bueller. I guess mine's condemned. I have been trying to remind you of who I am, but then I would sing fucking majestic on the mic. No regrets. If they throw me in the lion's den, I would pin. I would throw it against the almighty tide of which I was in. Swim. Doesn't matter my position, for I'm always 2 steps ahead of my competition. And as your brains rot, I finish plotting my revenge, and as I got off the chains, I will get out of this prison and get louder, big and loud. M said it's elementary, that's why I write rhymes in school while I use chicks for my allergies. I chew. Her hair is a napkin, she wears the analogy. And I be using bare aspirin to get used to the bare attributes that came with the affairs of alchemy. Instrumental tag team. I'm on that instrumental tag team. The quarantine Tangarine. Wake up in the morning getting more and more bad at things. Yeah, I'm the rapping, smoking athlete. The rapping, smoking athlete. Skill to spit raw, my grill gets dull. Feeling slim. Jesus of the rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme. The apprentice of Dage tried to try me. Donald planned to put me in trial for giving fans to Ohio. I'm often the guy who flies off getting vile. I'm dominant, top dog, clock crocodile. It's documented. And now it's just when I try spinach, but Popeye when I rhyme lyrics. So I kind of rock whenever I'm kidding because I do rock. Just know that I'm Chris Knox, the quick stop. If kids thank me, I give them props. Fit the profile and I love them. That outside the box I started boxing. Taught how to drop bars when I'm racing those cop cars. And catching heat like a Pop-Tart. Fetching me the shock charges and finish stock margin for riding this thing to the top like the stock market. Would like a nice hot Margaret. A plot that doesn't stop and silly dogs just not barking. Pet sounds. The best pound, headed westbound. Wrapping my chest out, banging my head now on Bangladesh when it comes to explaining the tech to the red-headed stepchilds. Best have me dressed, my best till I press dial. Upset much I get as I just blow. Bang, I'm dead. No evidence to prove what the heck I'll be in the next star. I'm spitting it raw as tradition. You can say I'm from Mars, did I mention? I got bars like I'm obviously gifted. Gone with the wind, hitting bones as I spit it. Getting lost in transition and translation, I'm either graduated or lived it. Past the tray, I'm finna trash the place and repeat it. Half awake and half asleep, and half the crap I say, they bleep it. Snacks is what I crave, and passionate how I be when it happens to mac and cheese. In other words, I stay grinding while I laugh at you beaches, taking naps to rest the hand as I crack them when I preach this. And I'm not religious, but consider me a rap Jesus. Worship the words I speak, show you turds of critique with the turn of a cheek and internal regrets. I'm returning bleeding with my cervix removed, and now I'm working through your dreams. My project weak, and it had me fostering critique. Had a job to complete it. Back to the beating. It's Rocky the Creed. Rock'em sock'em I'm beefing. Got Bloods against Crips, the block is defeated. Better watch for a feature. Andrew, Gabe, maybe Jake, but not Steven. For Pete's sake. Who's great and who's not? That's the question. Majestic.